I'm so excited that we're doing this. Me too. What was that about? I don't know. I just got a weird vibe from the lady in there.
Where you headed?
Wildwood. It's close to here, right?
Oh, yeah, a bunch of hippies up there. Not my kind of people.
We made it, finally. We did. And look, after this, it'll be just you and me. No calls, no distraction.
When Zoe and Kennedy, a pregnant lesbian couple, find themselves overwhelmed by the pressures of work and family, Kennedy's boss generously provides them with a cabin retreat in the woods. Upon their arrival at the stunning cabin nestled in a secluded mountain town, they discover that the locals are not particularly friendly.
Zoe.
What happened? Are you okay? The baby's not kicking anymore.
And I'm really dizzy. Wildwood. Where's that?
It's up north. Super remote. It's beautiful.
You're not supposed to be here. Let go of her.
Hey,
You're not
let her
supposed
go.
to
Let
be
go
here.
of me.
You're not supposed to be here.
Zoe is uneasy about the gazes and stares from the townspeople, wondering if their unwelcome scrutiny is related to their identity as a same-sex couple, while Kennedy attempts to comfort her, suggesting that it's just her pregnancy hormones playing tricks on her. As soon as the two lower their defenses, their nightmare unfolds. They come to the shocking realization that they are utterly unready for what lies ahead, and that the townsfolk desire something that the two possess. Zoe is uneasy about the interaction, while Kennedy is so absorbed in work that she fails to see anything amiss. In the secluded town of Wildwood, the atmosphere feels quite remote. The cabin boasts stunning views and exudes a sense of peace. Kennedy, however, is primarily worried about the Wi-Fi. As Zoe unpacks, it dawns on her that she left her prenatal vitamins behind, prompting them to make a trip to the pharmacy. Upon entering, hand in hand, they are met with curious stares and a lack of assistance. Suddenly, a woman named Carla yells at them, "You're not supposed to be here," only to be pulled away by the town sheriff.
So sorry, are you all right?
What was that?
That was Carla.
What you call a raging homophobe?
It wouldn't be the first time we saw that.
In Los Angeles, Adam finds himself on a date with a handsome guy when he receives a call from Zoe. She shares details about a peculiar encounter and extends an invitation for him to come to the cabin. Knowing she would feel much more at ease with him there, he agrees to make the trip. Zoe and Kennedy go to the woods to do yoga with Penny. They notice some people giving them weird looks and whispering mean things. Penny starts asking Kennedy a lot of questions about being a mom and acts like she doubts Kennedy can handle it. Kennedy steps out of the cabin to get some work done. When she discovers that Adam is at the cabin, she tells him off in a rude way and asks him to leave.
All you had time for was work.
So then you went and invited Adam behind my back?
Adam and Zoe find a necklace with initials, and they speculate if Robert has a mistress. Penny stops by and invites them to tour and check out the spa. They agree to go to the orange grove, which seems like a commune. Penny gives Zoe leaves to eat from the garden. Then they go to the spa. Kennedy went to a cafe where the barista delivers a to-go coffee cup that reads, "Leave." Additionally, she finds herself removed from a significant account by a colleague. Could it possibly be Roger? As Kennedy attempts to exit the cafe, she encounters car issues. Seeking assistance, she approaches the sheriff, who kindly offers her a lift. As she reaches for her bag, he discreetly drops something into her coffee. Kennedy senses that something is amiss, but she loses consciousness before she can react. At the spa, Adam takes off his clothes to enter the sauna, and he looks great. Zoe is doing a facial and taking it easy. Everything feels fine until Adam gets stuck in the sauna and yells for help. Finally, Adam manages to escape the sauna, but then finds himself locked in the room. Zoe is not enjoying a moment of peace either, as her water breaks. She wishes to head to the hospital, but she is held back. The women from the cult surround her, eager to assist in the delivery. Penny confesses to having induced the labor, leaving Zoe with no choice but to give birth. After taking the baby away, Penny leaves Zoe in solitude. Kennedy wakes up in a locked room that is completely empty. She starts screaming for help and hits the door. After a while, she hears Adam also shouting for help. Kennedy figures out that the sheriff and the townspeople are kidnapping them because they are gay. Adam sneaks into the air ducts and frees Kennedy. They discover that Roger is the head of this strange cult and is behind the baby kidnapping for a so-called family ceremony. Their plan is to raise the baby together and turn their backs on the modern world. The entire town can't have babies because the water is poisoned by a nearby power plant. They take babies to maintain the town's population. Kennedy and Adam locate Zoe and rescue her. As the cult members hunt for Kennedy and Adam, the trio of outsiders arm themselves and reclaim the baby. Zoe is overwhelmed with emotion and joy at being back with her daughter. They dash outside and encounter Carla, the woman from the department store. She had been confined in a shed to prevent her from alerting them to the unfolding events. Carla, one of the abducted children, volunteers to assist them in fleeing the cult. They find themselves in a spooky cave where they discover the remains of the parents and some witchcraft. The cult dates back 50 years, and the necklace was owned by one of the victims. Penny and George are waiting outside for them to finish their escape. Penny attempts to prevent them from leaving, but Zoe hits her with a car. Robert runs after them, abandoning his sister to her fate. The car breaks down, and Robert helps them out. Kennedy exits the vehicle and blames Robert for bringing them to the cult. Zoe also jumps out of the car and fires at Robert when he tells her she is too emotional. The attendant at the nearby gas station comes to their aid, expressing her dislike for hippies. Meanwhile, in the back seat, the parents choose a name for their baby and feel grateful for the chance to nurture their child.
Want more queer content? Then please subscribe and hit the notification bell.